This banana, it's good, but I got no relationship with this banana. I do kind of have a relationship, but it's weird. This banana gives me everything. I'm giving nothing to this banana. What kind of relationship is that? It makes me feel like a Leech and Larry. I mean, no offense if your name's Larry. But I don't want to be a Leech and Larry. I want to be a Giving Gary. I became a Giving Gary to the chickens. This is a two-way relationship. I gave to them, and when I eat them, they're gonna give to me. That's a relationship. Let me give them the rest of this banana. We basically have a deal. I'll take care of you, you take care of me. That makes a lot more sense. In general, folks are largely disconnected with their food.
We've totally lost our bearings with what humans should eat in the modern industrial world. It just has to do with our lifestyle of being on the go, you know, having both parents in the home, often having to work for financial reasons. You know, we treat food as something we just want to, you know, check off the list, you know, drive up to the drive-through and get what you need to satisfy the hunger at the moment. And so we've become disconnected with the actual process of you know, growing the food, selecting it, preparing it, you know, having family meals where we, you know, have that community that gets built around food, or like what Justin and Rebecca are doing, you know, growing their own food. That's the ultimate in you know, healthy relationship with food.
So what, right? Well, there is a problem with that maybe a lot of us didn't realize. I didn't even realize until my doctor spoke to it in my latest episode of Rooted.
You know, when they first asked me to come out to the farm, you know, I immediately knew that it was something that I should do, because I am aware of the disconnect that I personally have with food, not being on a farm. You know, whenever there's a disconnect, it's not good for our health.
I love these animals, and I got an intimate relationship with them, especially when I'm able to milk. You know, brushing the flies off right now, able to pet her. There'll be moments that you'll be milking and you'll have your head on her like this. And there was one moment where I saw a twitch and I thought, oh, she's just twitching flies. But she wasn't twitching a fly. It was her baby. So, and I teared up. Like here's one being, here's another one inside, and it was just this really special moment. I could put my hand on it. You know, just like if my wife's pregnant and I'm touching her belly and the baby kicks, it's really special and neat. And I felt the pain of actually having to harvest one of these family members of a family cow who couldn't perform, who wasn't coming back into heat after she had her baby, and was ill and just couldn't thrive on our grass and in our system. And I've had to make the hard decision and harvest them. So there's a really neat relationship going on there. Obviously, she's giving to us because she's given us that milk, she's given us that calf, she's given us, you know, the joy and the companionship of, you know, just being able to pet her and be with her. That cow, even in the harvest, gave to us in a different way. And that was by giving us meat. Now, it goes both ways. We also take very good care of her. Pan down, look at this grass. We have her on some of the most wonderful grass. And she's mowed in here, she's got plenty, there's gonna be leftovers. We will then give this ground rest. We won't, you know, we'll protect the good edible stuff in this grass by moving her on and giving this time to rest and recover and come back even more bountiful and edible and beautiful and building the soil here. And this is a good life. She's milking out where she she wants to be with the herd. You know, a herding animal fears nothing more than being separated, not even death. They fear separation more. She's out here there with them. She's got the best life ever. So we spend our time with her giving, 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 and she gives in return. And it's a really wonderful relationship. Brandon, the Farmstead Meatsmith, in Rooted episode 7, helped me realize that when we actually, at the end, when we give death to the animal, and I say give death, we help them achieve one of the loftiest achievements anything can go after. Nobody says it better than he does.
I slaughter every animal differently depending on their species because they're all different. And when you do that, you know, and you submit this lamb and it's laying down and it is not resisting at all because you haven't been excessively coercive. You've worked with its nature rather than against. It gets as close as it can to giving its life. And that is the highest thing any terrestrial can aspire to.
Guys, those were clips from our newest episode of Rooted. Oh, it's beautiful. It's definitely our coolest episode yet. It's about the harvest. It's about the relationship. It's about what they give, what we give, and it's just gonna blow your mind. Brandon and our doctor are just gonna blow your mind. I would highly encourage you to see harvest in a completely different light. I mean, give me chills talking about it. You definitely wanna watch Rooted. It's now streaming on our platform, Abundance Plus. I'll leave the link for that down in the description, or you can just go to abundanceplus.com. Totally free trial for 7 days, so get in there, enjoy that. You won't regret it. Jonah said he's gonna try to squirt. He's gonna try to squirt this. Talk about giving. Okay, ready? I'm gonna shoot that into my mouth. Oh, there it went. Ah! Now, we're gonna build a relationship with our ducklings, and we're gonna get this meat shawl ready and get them out today. They're in the brooder. They're plenty old enough to get out. I'd just rather them be in the sunshine, in the green grass. We got Mike Dixon here, the fit farmer. My childhood dream come true. Because did you know that when we were kids and we were made to work and carry these heavy fence posts and do this hard labor in the rain, we wished Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone would show up. Now they've showed up. Mike, Fit Farmer YouTube, why do you call yourself the Fit Farmer?
Well,
if it's not glaringly obvious to everybody yet.
I don't have any muscle. Well, it started because I had a background in the fitness industry. I was a personal trainer and bodybuilder for years, and I've just really been into health. And then once I started getting into the farming, it was just kind of merging the two together, and fitness plus farming equals the Fit Farmer.
There you go. We are unattaching these legs and building new legs. Our meat shawl was too low to the ground. Joel taught us that, you know, if we raised it up, the birds would get more ventilation. It wouldn't be as hot. So that's what we're doing. Best life ever for these meat birds. There's a bolt that we just can't quite get out. Can't unscrew it because it's stripped, and can't hammer it out anymore because the bolt. Oh, there it's going.
It's going now. I think there was just too much pressure with this one.
Keep trying it. Yeah, it's going now. Okay, nice. And then I guess pull that out of its metal pole. You hold that, and I'll pull the pole out. There you go. Now we'll do this side. All right, we got one. One more to go. It's gonna be right. He's getting them started in our new post. That's smart. Get it started on flat ground. Then we're gonna attach it. We've got about 20 minutes, and then I've got to go do an ozone treatment for my reactive arthritis. It does help me. Helps me the day of, really. But I guess that's why I'm doing 5 treatments, just to kind of get an everlasting overhaul. We'll have to wait till this afternoon to move the ducks. So we'll just get as far as we can on this. Hopefully get the shed ready before I leave. Mike Dixon's a longtime friend. He reached out and said, hey, anytime you need help. I said, okay. But then he's the kind of friend that says, You know, I never reached out. He's kind of the friend that says, well, what day? Really pinned it down. And now here he is. He's helping me with this meat shaw, and then he's gonna be able to help Jonah while I'm gone, get the yard ready for the party this weekend. I'm appreciative of you, Mike, because this ain't happening. I mean, it could, but you're just going so much faster.
What friends do, help each other out, right?
That's right. That's a relationship.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy to watch somebody else work.
You just want to go across like that?
Yeah, I'd say do it there.
Okay.
So then when I make the official redesign, this won't be an 8-foot board. This will be a 10 or 11, 12-foot board that comes all the way out. See? It'll be one board, so we'll simplify this. But we're going to make sure this works. We're going to make sure, was this the height we want? 2-foot clearance? Should we have just done 1.5 feet? You know, we're going to try it before we get you guys the official plans. And one cool thing about this is it could be then multi-purpose. This could then be for geese. It could also be for pigs in a pinch, younger pigs. All right, you want me to hold that?
Yes, sir.
That's a job I can do.
There we go.
Yep. Mike, you want to do the inaugural tour?
Let's do it.
Just roll it down to the parking lot and back. It's working good so far.
Yeah, it's really easy to move.
Yep.
Do it downhill. One hand.
Okay, I think that's gonna work. I do have to get ready and go to Ozone. I think Mike will support it with some bolts, and they're gonna do some gardening. And when I get back, we'll put the ducks out. How is it pulling it up that hill?
It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want to do that with one hand. If you had to, I would, but 2 hands on that.
So it's still very movable. It's a little heavier now, but it seems very movable. Of course, we do have He-Man here. Was it easy, Mike, or did you make it look easy?
Oh, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
There wasn't straining on that.
All right. I am on the road. I finally caught a light to talk to you guys. Just got out of Ozone. Overall, health-wise, I feel like I'm getting better. I mean, between the Ozone, our supplements, and yes, steroids day 3. Basically, just annoying pain in my ankles. And, you know, a bit of a stiff wrist. You know, just a little bit of residue, you know, in my fingers. But, I mean, basically, just my ankles, really. And they're just limited. It's not like it hurts to walk on them though, so that's a big change. I can get up from sitting or laying down, and it's not this excruciating pain. So I'm just happy to report that whatever we're doing, something. It could just be time and the body having the power to heal itself, but I am getting better. I am back. Oh my word, Jonah. You and your crew did an amazing job. Look at this yard though. Doesn't that feel so much better? Mm-hmm. Look at this. Good job. Here, big hugs. Thank you. Oh, Thunder.
It'll go away.
It's gonna ruin our lake extravaganza. What you think about that milk, man?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Real milk. Love it.
The chicken?
Chicken's fantastic.
All homegrown.
Perfect.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not bad. I mean, they've got deep bedding. They've got light. But we can do better. We can put them on grass. You guys ready for the best day of your life? Are you grounding? So good for you playing the grass. Didn't you used to be the duck man?
Yeah, yeah.
You still got ducks?
Still do. See, I have a number of ducks now.
It's raining. Mike's gonna grab the shaw. All right, we're out in the field. We've got it here. Let's start doing it. Let's put our feeder under there. Well, we're gonna dump that feeder out of the bucket into that.
Okay.
And then put it in there. Good deal. And then put it under there enough so that it doesn't get wet from this rain. And then let's put the feeder under there in the corner, say. Jonah's laying out the shocker knot net. He's moving fast. He knows what's next. The lake. If it's raining though, you can't go swimming, you might get wet. That was a dad joke.
I know, because Rebecca
just
said it a while ago to the kids.
Oh, she did?
Like, that's your dad's dad joke.
She did. Josiah pounding in the pole. Gideon, can you bring the Energizer?
I know.
Come on, you can do it.
Sit down first.
Will can help him. Gideon, if you put it right there, next time when we move the fence, we can build off this wall and off this Energizer and just move it right there. Looks like we're ready for the ducks. Jonah's on it. You running them in the side? Nice. They're kind of easier to catch than chickens, huh?
Yeah.
They herd, that's why. They all get together. These ducks are about to have the best day of their life. I'm serving them, they're gonna serve me. That's what I'm talking about. Gonna take them out one by one.
Or do you want to just open from the front there?
Dip their beak in the water and locate it. And happiest day of their life.